Let's talk about the automation lie in network marketing. There's this myth, this lie in network marketing that automation and systems and funnels, and I love that stuff, by the way, especially for a personal brand. I love anything that can help the average person make more, work smarter, generate leads, create more freedom and flexibility, and ultimately more duplication, more lifestyle. Big fan, huge, love it.
The automation lie in network marketing.
I also don't like to mislead people. And I think sometimes people use this like automation lie, like, oh, we have all these systems in place and it's just plug and play and anybody can do it. That's not true. The products sell themselves. Not true. Why would they pay us so much money if the products sold themselves? The whole automation thing is awesome to some extent, but you still have to talk to humans. I know. It's unfortunate. In fact, this day and age, if you really want to stand out, having one-on-one conversations, messenger chats, audio clipping back and forth, truly engaging with people, authentic relationships. You know, some of the people that I've had the best success recruiting or that don't quit, they just stick with us through everything, through every challenge, all the adversity that we've been through over the years. It's the ones I have real friendships with.
What took our business from 6 to 7 figures?
This is relationship marketing more than it is network marketing. Network marketing is personal development with a comp plan attached. I do believe that. I say it all the time. What took us from 6 figures a year to 6 figures a month, it was actually a combination of things. So much of our success stems from building a personal brand. That's when you want funnels, a free download like I talked about the other day, right? Maybe you build your own community. Right? We've had the My Lifestyle Academy group for over 10 years now. We started building our personal brand, putting out content to attract people, but still the automation piece is really the ATM system. But it's still not just automation. The automation part is like I add someone to the group and I tag them in the Why Nuevo, Why Now video.
Using the ATM system effectively.
This is what's so important, is having organization in your group. Like the guide section, you want to get that organized with all your different products, with all the things that are most important. Maybe compensation. Maybe you have like a welcome post, right? So guide 1 is our welcome post. Guide 2 is our nitro product. This in some way is automation. But like I see leaders will say, oh, we have these team funnels and whatnot, and that's cool. But I'm just saying it's not going to convert that well. I know I did it 10 years ago. It's nothing new. It doesn't convert that well because, so I have a friend and the friend opts into some funnel and then they're getting emails and messages from people they don't even know, pitching them on something. I'm just telling you, the most scalable duplication system I have ever seen is ATM. Why? Because look at this. There's so much excitement. This was a video from last night. 521 comments, 2,700 views on this travel webinar we did last night. That's social proof. You got people asking questions. You got people sharing their success, recognition. This is popping off all day, every day, all the time. So if someone says ATM doesn't work or ATM's dying, no, your business is dying. You're not good at it. You're not using it right.
Automation doesn't build relationships.
This automation lie is very misleading because you're making it sound like it's just plug and play. You just add people into this funnel and it does all the work for you. And I'm not saying it doesn't convert at all. It probably does get some sales, but you're not going to have good retention if you're not building relationships. You're not going to have high conversions if you're not following up. The fortune is in the follow-up isn't just a cliche. And we don't want to teach people to be like hardcore salespeople where it's like one and done mentality, right? Or you're just pushing people towards a tool. You want to use the tools. But at the end of the day, if someone's buying a product, or especially if they're joining a team, they're partnering with you. They're buying from you. You have to build the know, like, and trust. You have to answer questions. You have to be real, authentic. You got to be a good human. You got to like not pressure them. A lot of leaders use we have these automation tools and all that to recruit people from other companies. And that's fine. But why do those people go there and not blow it out of the water? Because you have to still work. It's network marketing, not work marketing. You have to work. You have to talk to people. You have to follow up people. You have to deal with rejection.
What makes an ATM group better than an automated funnel?
The problem is if you put someone in a funnel, they can opt out of the funnel. And I guess they can also leave the group, but I've got people right now that were ATM'd into our group 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. That is kind of crazy, and they're buying today. That is what I'm talking about. That's why, to me, it's all about ATM. ATM in your face off. If you want to build an MBA, a massive bank account, you should be ATMing at least 20 people a week. You want to grow fast? 20 people a day. And again, adding them into a funnel so they're getting dripped on. They're getting emails. Like, dude, that's just, who even opens their emails? Especially when it's like some company you don't even know what it is. And even if you do, how many of you get marketing emails from a company you actually love the products? How many of those emails do you actually open? If I get too many, I just unsubscribe. I don't want it.
The key to success in network marketing.
This is the key to success. Whoever ATMs the most people makes the most money, period. Now, of course, that's not always that cut and dry, because if you're ATMing strangers that you've never spoke to and you never follow up with them and you don't build relationships and you don't answer questions and you don't actually work your business, then actually you won't make the most money. The automation lie. How did I go from 6 figures a year to 6 figures a month? ATM, teaching people how to get customers, duplicating customers. It's easier to find people that want to use your product than want to sell your product, especially if you have a good product, right? Being a good human, building a relationship, but also continuing to stay in touch and nurturing that relationship. Don't fall into the trap of the automation lies. There's no such thing. You still have to talk to people. Sorry.